Hey guys, now I know it's a long time since I've uploaded on this channel. The last video was in February. Now it's what? March, April, May, June, July. It's almost August. It's almost 6 months since I've uploaded on this channel, but it's very hard to manage two channels at once. So you know what? I took a break from this channel because I wanted to focus on my main channel because that's more of what I do compared to this. This is just like a side, another channel which I do on and off But now this channel is more about Chelsea, and the other channel is more about my job But now, you know what? In the last 6 months, Chelsea were down here, and now they are up here. We were down in the dumps. We were like 7th, 5th, 6th or 7th when I stopped filming. When I stopped doing the videos, and then now we are world champions. We beat PSG. I should have done a review for that, but I didn't do it because now let me just start off with the Club World Cup. We won the Club World Cup. I want to say no one gave us a chance to win that. Like literally, like no one gave us a chance to like go out there and beat PSG. No one, not even a single soul. Even I think I was the only one that said, because a lot of my family members, they are like Manchester United fans and only MU fans, and I know they are watching. You guys say to me that we will lose because Real Madrid lost to them, so of course Chelsea will lose. And I was the only one that said we will win either 1-0 or not. PSG will like slap us 3-0. But I was more confident of us winning 1-0 because I know my team. I know in finals we will do something. We beat prime Manchester City 1-0. We beat prime Bayern Munich. We beat prime Barcelona, prime Arsenal. We can beat anyone any given day. Okay, enough about them. Chelsea won the Club World Cup, and in the market, oh my god, we have been moving mad. You remember the first Club World Cup market, the small window that we had from like June 1st to like June 10th, and we had 10 days to sign players. And Chelsea literally pissed me off so much because we didn't get Mike McNean, because we were off by 3 million. For 3 million, you literally made that in the Club World Cup. You played one game and you made that. Like, why can't you just pay 3 million for that? 3 million, just 3 million, 3 million for him, and we have got a solid goalkeeper. But right now, I'm looking like a fool because Sanchez in the final was like so good. I think the whole tournament he was so good. I don't think he made a mistake. I don't think so. I can't recall any mistakes that he made. There were obvious mistakes. Now, in the Club World Cup, we've signed Liam Delap. Delap was okay-ish. Like, some games he was good. The final, he was on the bench, then he came on and then he caused a bit of problems. He was good. Cole Palmer, what a player. And Joao Pedro. I don't think we need a striker right now just because we have Joao Pedro. I literally said like Joao Pedro is literally like Diogo Jota or Firmino, like the same type of player. And by the way, rest in peace, Diogo Jota. Favorite players, one of my favorite players. Except he played for Liverpool, so I hated him a bit, but rest in peace. He is the one that, you remember how Firmino plays and all the others around him will score goals, and that's how Joao Pedro plays. He plays so good that the others will score goals just because of how he has the technical ability. Sometimes you have the football brain, like some players, they don't have that and they just rely on like pace or something, but some people just have the technical ability to do that. Now, those are the transfers that we had, and Gittins and everyone, they are coming in, but I haven't really watched them that much, so I can't really judge them. But this video is about transfers, okay? So the transfers now is, let's get into it, the first one. Now, 4 days ago came out that Xavi Simons has opened doors to Chelsea move after direct contacts with his camp. Club-to-club talks will start from Tuesday as Chelsea and Leipzig will discuss deal conditions. For Chelsea, deal depends on outgoings. Arsenal remain keen, but Gyökeres and outgoings priority. Okay, that came out first. After that, understand Chelsea advancing in talks with Xavi Simons on personal terms. Xavi keen on the move and open to join Chelsea. Direct talks in progress to agree contract details and terms. Chelsea want to be fast ahead of club-to-club talks. Okay, And 4 hours ago this came out. Understand Chelsea and RB Leipzig are now in advanced talks for Xavi Simons. Negotiations club to club progressing well, still work to do but heading positive direction. Xavi keen on Chelsea project with personal terms talks. Why is that personal terms talks? Fabrizio, what are you doing? Personal terms also advanced. Just say that. Why you need to put talks there? Improve your grammar, bro. Okay. This is why Champions League and we winning the Club World Cup has put so much, like, we just when we were in Europa League, we could never dream of getting this player. But now since we are world champions and in the Champions League, we can attract them. Like, they will literally come to us. So Champions League and Club World Cup, massive first. And now we get to have Xavi Simons. Now, what are my thoughts on Xavi Simons? I've only seen him play like once or twice. I didn't see him playing when he was Leipzig, because the Bundesliga is like so, like, how many players have flopped when they come to the Premier League? Werner, from my team, Havertz, someone who, like, so many fellas have just, Nkunku, another one. So many fellas have flopped, especially Leipzig. Werner and Nkunku were from Leipzig, and now we're buying another Leipzig player. Please, bro, please. But I think Xavi Simons will do better than them just because he has played in PSV before, and I watched him when he was at PSV when they played against Arsenal, and he was a really good player, really good player. So it all depends on the price also, because the price is like, I hope it's not like 70 million pounds or 80 million pounds, something stupid. I hope it's more like 50, 55, something like that, reasonable price, not 70, 80. And Liverpool, what? I can't even talk. Liverpool have got Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, I hope Isak, probably maybe he's going there. Who else have they signed? They signed so many players I don't even know. I know there's someone else they signed. Who was that? I forgot. There's other players. Frimpong and Kirkas. Those two are another ones, and they will spend like $500 million in one window. At least we took like 1 or 2 years to get like 1 billion or something. They're spending $500 million in one window if they get Isak. And you know what? I hope they get Isak. So next season, I don't want to say anything, but you can go to my Twitter and you can see what I wrote there. Okay. So back to this. Xavi Simons. Very good player, very good attacking depth for us, because we know, and I've said this in previous videos, our team has been run through the ground because of the amount of games that we played. Bro, we literally played football for literally a whole year straight without stop. Like from the last season, pre-season games to the end of Club World Cup, it was 353 days, I think, of non-stop football for us. So we need depth. We need like substitutes and someone to like come in, because our players have just had 3 weeks break, and next week they're already back for pre-season. Is it next week? No. The following week they're already back for pre-season, and after that it's the start of the Premier League already. So I hope we get all this, especially in the attack. You know, like, let me name all the attackers we have: Gittins, Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro, Liam Delap, Cole Palmer, Estevao Willian, Xavi Simons. I think he's coming. So Xavi Simons. I'm probably missing someone. Who else am I missing? I'm probably missing some. Who's the Jackson is also there. Nkunku is leaving, and Joao Felix is leaving, and there are some leaving. Madueke has left, by the way. Madueke, 52 million for Madueke. Are you smoking? What are you smoking? Like 52 million for that guy. We only paid at 25. Arsenal, bro. Arsenal. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Now, Xavi Simons, very good player. I really like it. If we add him, we will have like 8 attacking players, like 8. Especially now we're playing Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and especially if it's a World Cup year. Not World Cup is nothing to do with Chelsea, but we need the depth. Especially the first, I think, 5 games or so, we'll be in London only, so we won't have any away days or anything. So these players can come into the team first, and then after that we can bet in back the first team players like Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro, because they'll be on break first. So we can add these players in first, and then the first team players can come back. Just because I think they'll be burnt out, bro. Burnt out from playing so many games. Okay, so that's it with Xavi Simons. The next one is this guy. Exclusive. Chelsea have made official club-to-club contact with Ajax for Jorel Hato. It's not Hato, it's Hato. Jorel Hato as next top priority. Hato understood to be keen on the move and already prepared to accept personal terms at CFC. Negotiations ongoing with very good relationship between the clubs. Okay, Chelsea have reached agreement on personal terms with Jorel Hato, and the defender has asked Ajax to leave. Negotiations advancing to final stages as fee discussed now is around 40 million euros. Hato informed Ajax management and the manager of his clear desire to join CFC. That was from Hato, and now 12 hours ago Fabrizio also dropped this. Chelsea maintained active talks in the background for Jorel Hato and Xavi Simons. Both players very keen on Chelsea move, with Hato already agreeing personal terms. Xavi is advanced. Talks club to club with Leipzig and Ajax regarding transfer fee continue. So, Jorel Hato. Hato is a left back / left centre back for Ajax. And bro, he's 19 or already the captain. Bring. For you to be 19 and a captain of Ajax, I don't know whether they do this traditionally or because I remember the league and some other guy who was also like 19 were already captain of Ajax. So I don't know whether it's just a tradition to give young players the captain, but you know what? Experience. People think he's 19 and he doesn't have experience. I think he's played over 100 games for professional games. I think he's played over 100 games. And this is perfecto because we have no left back cover. Chilwell is gone, Renato Vega is gone, and we literally don't have anyone in left back except Cucurella. Cucurella played 5,000 minutes. 5,000 minutes last season. 5,000. That he is just a walking injury right now. Like anytime he can get injured if you continue playing him and running him through the ground like that. Hato is perfect because Hato can play the cup games. He can play the FA Cup, Carabao Cup games, the early rounds, even Champions League. He can come and cover for Cucurella. Because Cucurella can just maybe play like 60 minutes and this guy can come out for the last 30 minutes. Or even Premier League games, he can cover that because we really don't have any left backs. And he can also cover at centre back. When Colville or maybe Chalobah is having a bad game, he can come and cover. So perfect. Jorel Hato, very good signing. Now the fee again, 40 million euros, fantastic. 35 million pounds only, fantastic. I don't hear any of this Ajax thing telling that no, we want more. No. 40 million euros, take it or leave it. Maybe max I'll go 45 million euros. That's it. 40 million pounds, finish, deal done. Bring him to Stamford Bridge. He's already asked to leave. Bring to Stamford Bridge. Perfect cover for Cucurella. Okay, those are now the things is those two are the main like incomings like right now. 2 Dutch players. Those 2 are the main incomings. We have so many people to get rid. Dewsbury Hall, Sterling, Renato Vega, Nkunku, Joao Felix. Who else? Who else is supposed to leave? I don't know who else, but many of them are supposed to leave. Now, here's the first update on the first player, and this feels really sick, because I have a Joao Felix shirt and one of my favorite players, but he has to leave because he's not going to play here. Especially, I remember the Wolves game. I celebrated so much. He scored the last goal, and now it's just a shipwreck right now. Benfica are actively trying to sign Joao Felix with talks now ongoing with his agent Jorge Mendes. Deal depends on Chelsea conditions, but Joao will leave and negotiations expected to advance soon. Felix keen on the comeback. Anything else? Okay. 15 hours ago this came on. Negotiations between Benfica and Chelsea for Joao Felix continue as Jorge Mendes maintains excellent relationship on both sides. Benfica open to negotiating a permanent deal based on Chelsea requests. Joao keen on the move. I think he should go back to Benfica because that's the place where he played his best football. Remember, like 5-6 years ago, before he moves to Atletico. Why did he move to Atletico? Because Benfica are an attacking team and you go to a defensive team. Like, why? That's like number one like graveyard for like attackers, especially talented ones like Joao Felix. So that's the number one mistake he made. Like, Why did you go to Atletico? You should have just stayed another year at Benfica and then just harnessed your craft and then after that get a big move. But Joao Felix going back to Benfica, really happy for him. Going back to Benfica, he'll play his best there again. He'll play his best there because he'll feel at home and he'll just be like very good, like you know that feeling where you go back home and you just be like you just like what you feel comfortable and you just want to do your best there. So Joao Felix, thank you very much. Love you always, but you have to go. So I think he'll go for maybe around 40. I think he'll go for the same price that we paid him for, maybe 35 million, something like that. So it's best that he goes lah. So Joao Felix, thank you for all the memories and you'll never be missed. So he's number one. And now a person that will never be missed is this guy. Raheem Sterling will leave Chelsea this summer and he's been offered to Napoli in the last 48 hours. Napoli assessing several options as left winger, not only Sterling as Ndoye, I don't know whether his name I said it right, and Kubo remains on the list and more. CFC want permanent exit. Bro, this guy, oh my god. You remember when he went to Arsenal and he said that you're about to see the best of me? We literally saw the worst of him. Really saw the worst of him at Arsenal. And we thought that Arsenal would make it permanent, but maybe they're not as stupid as we thought. So they didn't make it permanent. They just got a loan. This guy still has 2 years, 2 years left on his contract. What were we thinking giving this? What were we thinking giving this guy the massive wages? Massive wages. This guy's wages is literally like Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Caicedo combined. Those three players earn this. You combine those three players and Sterling. They earn their three wages is equal to one Sterling. Like what were we thinking like giving this guy that much money? Oh my god. But anyway, he's gonna leave and I hope he does well. I hope he does well. I don't wish anything bad on him or anything, but it just won't work. Like it just won't work. Our model right now is completely different. We are going for more younger, like talented players rather than older players. Not saying he's old or anything, but our model is signed 21 to 25. He is already like passing 30 right now, so he better like go to maybe Napoli or maybe Fulham. I seen that Fulham are also interested in him. So Fulham are also interested in him. So it's good, So Sterling, thank you for everything. You will never be missed. But thank you for everything. That's all I can say. So that's all for today. I covered all the transfer news that I can, and we'll see what other updates that we will get. I think that Chelsea right now, I think most of their business is done after Simons and Hato. After that, I don't think they'll be doing any business. I think maybe a goalkeeper. I would like a goalkeeper, but Sanchez right now, after the final, his stock is pretty high right now. So maybe Sanchez, maybe a replacement for Sanchez, and maybe another centre back, maybe. But other than that, I think our position is covered right now. Other than that, most of our team is covered right now to go into a new season. So that's all from me. Great to be back on the channel doing Chelsea content, and I'll see you guys if there's another transfer update or anything happens. I don't know when, but I'll see you guys. So